Gregory, hi. Gregory is Managing Director and Head of Emerging Markets, Fixed Income, and Wealth Management, Jefferies. Heads of the stock exchanges. We also would like to say hello again to Reverend Dexter Johnson, who led us in prayer just now, my media colleagues, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and everyone joining us virtually from across the region and around the world. Finally, I'm Michael Anthony Cuff. For those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, good evening. I was really expecting a more rousing response than that. So let's try that one more time. Good evening. That sounds more like it. Okay. Again, I'd like to thank you for being here with us tonight. This conference has always felt like, to me at least, more than an event. It's more like a homecoming, you know what I mean? It's where conversations continue, ideas are tested, and of course, views are expanded. I mean, mine, my views certainly are every year after I leave. And for 19 years, the Jamaica Stock Exchange has created this space where capital meets confidence and vision turns into growth. This year's theme says it clearly: capital markets fueling economic resurgence and resilience. And somehow it just feels right that we begin with leadership. I mean, after all, let's face it, capital markets don't move forward by chance. And so therefore, they move because someone leads with purpose. Now, our first speaker leads an institution not only with purpose, but an institution that continues to strengthen confidence, support economic recovery, and position Jamaica as a market respected globally. He joins us now to officially welcome us and open our conference. Please join me in welcoming Group Chief Executive Officer, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Mr. Livingston Morrison.
It's always a challenge when you take the podium after such a tall, handsome fellow. Allow me to observe the protocols established by Michael. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Pleasure to welcome you here. Welcome to Conference 2026. On behalf of the board, management, and staff of the JSE Group, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to this, the 21st Conference, Regional Investment and Capital Markets Conference. This conference is now a staple on the annual calendar, thanks to our main sponsors, NCB Capital Markets Limited, and of course, Jefferies. Angus, Greg, thank you so very much for your unwavering support. I also extend special thanks and appreciation to our other very important sponsors, who will, of course, be recognized throughout the event. We could not do this without you. Welcome to the public and private sector representatives, members of the financial services sector, members of the diaspora and academic communities. Welcome one and all to Conference 2026. Please allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to reserve a special welcome for a giant among us. I like to think that we all stand on the shoulders of giants, and we are graced with the presence of Dr. Street Forrest today. Welcome, Dr. Streetfor. It's always a pleasure to share space with you. One of the reasons we host this conference during the third week of January each year is to provide a platform for discussion of global, regional, and local issues affecting Jamaica and other countries across the region. Through presentations, discussions, we hope to foster strategic alignment between individuals, organizations, and governments as we explore options for pursuing emerging challenges and opportunities. We remain focused on attaining the main objectives of this conference, which are to create an awareness of the importance of the capital markets to economic development and prosperity throughout the region, to bring together key participants of the financial services industry to discuss and present ideas on issues pertinent to the development of regional economies, to facilitate the development of strategies necessary for the future growth of the sector in the region, to assist in the creation of partnerships and improved understandings that are necessary for unlocking investment opportunities, and of course, to provide a showcase for industry trends, products, and services. This regional forum, ladies and gentlemen, for more than 2 decades, shaped conversations on innovation, resilience, and the future of Caribbean finance. This year's theme, capital markets fueling economic resurgence and resilience, could not be more apt. We gather at a moment when resilient financial systems is not just a theoretical construct, not distant, but immediate and deeply personal, especially for the Jamaican people. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the midst of a defining moment in Jamaica's economic journey. Hurricane Melissa reminded us with painful clarity that our future prosperity will hinge not only on economic growth, but also on resilience. Resilience of the Jamaican people, institutions, the financial system, and of course, resilience of the Jamaican economy. When Melissa swept across Jamaica in late October 2025, the impact extended beyond physical damage. It shook the very core of our economy. Tourism halted, airports closed, businesses were disrupted, and markets reflected the devastating impact. The JSE Combined Index fell by over 7,500 points, or 2.3%, in the week immediately following. And other indices were also similarly affected. But even as Hurricane Melissa tested our economy, it also revealed our strength. Jamaica's recovery will be built on resilience, strategic investment, and the unshakable resolve of our people. I see in this moment not only the cost of the storm, but also the clarity that it brought. The need for continued resilience and investment strategies that prepare Jamaica for future shocks and opportunities. As we gather at this time when resilience is the new global currency, we must consider how the Jamaica Stock Exchange can continue to strengthen its role as one of the nation's most trusted pillars of stability. The JSC has never been merely a platform for buying and selling securities. It has long been the heartbeat of the financial infrastructure, mobilizing capital, fostering entrepreneurship, and providing a transparent and orderly marketplace for investment. The Jamaica Stock Exchange plays a central role in Jamaica's financial system, by facilitating the flow of capital from investors to businesses across the country and the region. Across the region, leaders are echoing the same concern. Caribbean nations remain among the most climate vulnerable economies in the world. Regional capital markets hold the power to transform vulnerability into innovation, uncertainty into strategy, and risk into opportunity. The JSE has expanded the tools available for issuers and investors alike through diversification of our product and service offerings, digital acceleration, SME empowerment, contributing to initiatives to deepen the financial system to serve the needs of more and more Jamaicans. We are committed to building on this foundation. Now is the time to strengthen investor confidence. In plain terms, investor confidence depends on economic stability, on the question of whether or not businesses are positioned for growth and profitability on a sustainable basis. In this post-Melissa era, fostering investor confidence is not about recovery, not just about recovery, it's about preparation for future hurricanes. If investors see Jamaica